Well, we are witnessing in real time the shocking impacts of climate change. The images are devastating and may be disturbing for some viewers. This one we're about to show you has just gone viral. It's in Kenya, and it's where climate change has fueled a severe drought. A wildlife group says 6 giraffes were trying to drink water when they got stuck in mud, collapsed and died. That same fate has met many other animals in Kenya. And humans are victims too, as we're seeing play out across the United States. Experts say climate change is helping fuel the deadly tornadoes, hurricane-force winds, and the kind of heat that's unheard of in the days leading up to Christmas. Well, CNN Chief Climate Correspondent Bill Weir joins me now from New York. Good to see you as always, Bill.
Hi, Lynda. Hi, good to be with you.
So we are witnessing so many extreme weather events. The super typhoon that's going through the Philippines, and of course the tornado which ripped through 5 states in the US. Are these normal? Are these record-breaking events part of a sign of what's to come?
Absolutely. They're not normal. This is unnatural disaster, the science has been telling us for a very long time. Act of God is a phrase, a legal term insurance companies, courts have been using. These may have started as natural events, but they are supercharged by a planet we've heated up over the last 150 years collectively. And so this is what it looks like. The warnings come to fruition, the prophecies they've been making. And you mentioned the tornadoes across 5 states. Last night, there was a tornado spotted in Minnesota in December. Which is unheard of. Climatologists, meteorologists are looking at the data each morning and saying, if I had predicted this when I was in college, they would have kicked me out 20 years ago. As you say, the super typhoon, 9-foot storm surge there, but dust storms in Colorado, 100-mile-an-hour winds, softball size hail in Nebraska, too much water. In some places, not enough in others. The heartbreaking image you saw there from Kenya there is an example of what the stress that does to biodiversity and life, but human life that depends on, say, the Nile Delta or the Colorado River is suffering in a slow motion disaster as well. And this is what happens when you have, on a warmer planet, when you have this incredibly, freakishly warm blob of air coming up from the south into the heartland. At the same time, the jet stream from the north, those two cold and hot colliding creates all that turbulence in the atmosphere. And so people who think, hey, maybe I'm safe from sea level rise because I live in the heartland, this plays out in so many different painful flavors.
Yeah, it really does. And there was a really interesting report, Bill, that came out this week on the Arctic, which it didn't show a record-breaking change, but it certainly highlighted this alarming pattern, this undeniable trend, as the author noted, that the Arctic is heating up twice as fast as the rest of the planet.
Yes, in some places 3 times as fast. And that is super alarming when you consider all the land-based ice that's up there that is melting by the megaton into the sea. Greenland, I was just up there this summer. It's interesting how these disasters intersect. The smoke from western wildfires is drifting all the way up to Greenland, which darkens the ice sheet, which hastens its melt. It's not as reflective as it used to be up there. So climate scientists trying to gather this data are risking their lives. Conrad Stefan, sort of an original climatologist, glaciologist who studied there, lost his life, became the first man to drown on the Greenland ice sheet, just doing his work as it becomes much more unstable. And then equally troubling is what's happening at the South Pole in Antarctica. There is a glacier called the Thwaites that's about the size of the state of Florida that is held in place by an underground mountain. And new science came out just yesterday that predicts, because the warm water under it is melting from below, if that thing gives way, it could happen in the next 5 years or so, which would mean a sudden jump in sea level rises. And so the warning signs are really, really everywhere. It's just a matter of humanity catching up with what our planet is trying to tell us.
Yeah, and taking action sooner rather than later. Bill Weir, as always, thank you.
You bet.